Schwarzwald is so much more than Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte and Schwarzwälder Schinken. In this video, I would like to show you another 12 specialities from Schwarzwald. In the previous one, we have already tackled the cuisine of Schwarzwald, where I showed you the first 12 specialities from this region. I don't want to keep you waiting anymore, so now without further ado, let's just start. Although Maultaschen were invented in the neighborhood area of Swabian, they're also available and very popular in Baden. Those are dumplings that are filled with sausage meat, bread roll and some vegetables. Those Maultaschen were boiled in a broth and served with a side salad that was also containing potato salad. But this is not the only traditional way how you can eat Maultaschen in Germany. Pork shoulder with potato salad is actually a meal that people from southern part of Baden enjoy for the Christmas Eve. Pork shoulder is very popular in many regions in south of Germany, for example Franconia and Hessen for that matter. Pork shoulder in Baden is cured and smoked and therefore has this beautiful pink color. And the dish was served additionally with a side salad. Another very typical dish to eat in Schwarzwald, it's called Leberle mit Bregele, and this is thinly sliced beef or veal liver that is covered with flour and then fried with onions. There are actually two variations of this dish and some restaurants have both of them. So the one I have ordered were the pan-fried one, but there is also a sour one, and this one is fried with a wine or lemon juice and broth. My version was extremely delicious. The liver was very soft and the sauce very interesting. I need to tell you that that was one of the most delicious liver dishes that I have ever had. The liver was served with a side salad and also bregele, so the pan-fried potatoes. Cooked ox breast served with horseradish sauce and boiled potatoes is another dish that you can try on your trip to Schwarzwald. The meat is usually cooked until it's very soft, and the horseradish sauce was made with cream, and therefore probably it wasn't as spicy as I know it from Franconia. The dish also was served with lingonberry jam and bouillon potatoes, and those are potatoes that are cooked in the broth with different vegetables, and that gives them very interesting taste. As you can see on the screen, Matthias was very happy with this dish. If you are in Germany end of April, May or June, you surely need to try white asparagus. In Baden, they prepare white asparagus by cooking it, and then they serve it with a sauce hollandaise and shredded pancake. I really wanted to include this dish in this video because I have never ever eaten white asparagus in this way. In Germany, typical way of serving white asparagus would be actually with hard-boiled potatoes and ham, but apparently not in Baden. I really like this combination of a pancake and white asparagus and of course sauce hollandaise together. Next time, if I don't have enough time to boil the potatoes, I will surely just make a pancake and serve it the Schwarzwald way. In this restaurant, Matthias went for Kalbsröllchen, and this is apparently also a specialty from Schwarzwald. So those are veal rolls that are filled with chestnuts, thyme, cream cheese and also sometimes mushrooms and ham. The sauce was made of cream, broth, white wine and tomato puree. And the whole thing was served with a spätzle on the side. And for sure that was another delicious dish that we had on our trip to Schwarzwald. Cordon Bleu is actually a dish that comes from Switzerland, but I really wanted to show you this one because it was created with a Schwarzwälder Schinken, and as soon as I have seen it on the menu, I couldn't say no to it. Cordon Bleu is pork loin that is filled with a cheese, and in this case with a Black Forest ham as well. The schnitzel is served with Spätzle. In this case, as you can see, those were a bit darker, so I think that they were made with a whole wheat flour. And I was really surprised how good they tasted. And the whole thing was served with a cream sauce. And another typical dish to try in South Germany, it's Braten. So the roast, that one was actually a mixture of a veal and pork roast. This roast was served with a beautiful and creamy chantarelle sauce and spätzle on the side. If you would like to know a little bit more about different variations of pork roast from South Germany, you can watch the video that I linked in the description box down below and in the top right corner. And now we're gonna move on to sweets. So another staple from Schwarzwald is a cake that everyone knows, and it's called Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte is a chocolate sponge cake that is flavored by law with a cherry spirit. The whole thing is filled with a whipped cream and sour cherries, and there's also whipped cream on the top, as well as dark chocolate shavings. I wouldn't order this cake for any kid because it had really a good amount of alcohol in it. I also wanted to show you very quickly a Frankfurter Kranz that we have tried in Schwarzwald. Frankfurter Kranz was as good as the one in Frankfurt, so if you like very sweet cakes, I would go for it. Linzertorte comes actually from Austria, but is very popular in Baden. It's a single layer pie that is covered with a red jam. In this case, that was a raspberry. And also it's covered with a thin dough stripes on the top. You can also find a Linzertorte with a currant jam or plum sauce. The interesting fact is that the dough also contains hazelnuts, walnuts or almonds. If you ask yourself why Austrian cake is popular in Baden, it's very probable because this area belonged to Austria at the beginning of the 19th century. And the last cake that you must try on your trip to Schwarzwald is called Kirschplotzer. And this is a cake made of sponge mixture and whole cherries. In the bakery, they explained that the cherries are left in whole because that way they keep their juices. And after trying this cake, I do agree with that. This cake also tastes like Christmas a bit because the dough is made of egg, salt, butter, white bread or ladyfingers, cherry spirit, almonds, a bit of cocoa, cinnamon, as well as different nuts depending on the recipe. Some people also like serving it with a vanilla sauce or whipped cream, but to be honest, the cake was so soft and juicy that it doesn't need any extra liquid. We liked it exactly as it was. If any of you knows how to make this cake, I am still looking for a good recipe because I really want to make it at home. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you did enjoy our holiday edits. And at this point, I would like to ask you if there's any destination in Germany that you would like to see the food from. I really would love to know what you would like to see the most next. Now, Cooking the World is taking 2 weeks off, and then we will be back at the end of August with a new series. If you would like to see all the videos from this and previous series, those are the playlists where you can find them. I wish you a beautiful time, stay safe, and I see you soon. Bye!